The Ministry of Finance and Economic Affairs and the European Union have signed a major financial cooperation agreement aimed at expanding and improving secondary education across the Gambia. The signing ceremony, held on Tuesday, brought together senior officials from the Ministries of Basic and Secondary Education, Higher Education, and Finance alongside the EU Ambassador. Dr. Habibatu Drame, Minister of Basic and Secondary Education, welcomed the agreement, calling it an important step towards ensuring that young Gambians are able to reach their full academic and professional potentials. She said the initiative represents more than a funding commitment, describing it as a transformative investment in the future of the country's education system.
Together we can accelerate progress on critical fronts, including expanding access to secondary education, especially for vulnerable and disadvantaged groups, enhancing gender parity with targeted support for girls, enriching the learning environment through improved infrastructure and digital technology.
The European Union Ambassador, Ms. Immaculada Roca Cortes, reaffirmed the bloc's long-standing support for the Gambia. While noting recent improvements in secondary education, she stressed the need to further reduce enrollment disparities, particularly in rural areas, and underscored the EU's focus on advancing girls' education.
The common goal here is very clear. We want to improve completion rates while enhancing quality education. We want to reduce the gender and the socioeconomic disparities and foster an inclusive education system that respects the rights of the people with disabilities. This goal is not only very much aligned with the National Education Sector Strategic Plan of 2016 to 2030 and the National Development Plan, but it's also very much it identifies as well with the priorities of the European Union Multi-Annual Indicative Program and the Global Gateway that not only wants to invest in support big investments, but aims to strengthen health, education and research systems across the world.
Professor Per Gomez, Minister for Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, said the project comes at a critical moment for the sector. He emphasized that education remains the foundation of sustainable national development and commended the EU for its continued partnership.
Today, I call upon all our development partners, starting with our trusted friends in the European Union, and they have really started the good work. And I want to congratulate you for this shift, this paradigm shift, to really see how we can continue in this regard, to join us in this transformative endeavor.
Finance Minister Sidi Keita also praised the EU's role, describing the bloc as a key partner in the Gambia's effort to confront the challenges facing secondary education. He said the agreement will help address structural gaps and strengthen the system's overall performance.
This transformation initiative is addressing the systemic challenges within the Gambia's senior secondary education sector, and it will be focusing on capacity building and gender equity with the digital innovation. The greatest investment in the education sector, research has demonstrated, particularly for developing countries, is education of girls and of female folks, because they are the nucleus of the family and their impact on the family transcends time. So we believe the target sectors are very well selected.
Officials said the initiative is expected to modernize teaching and learning standards, enhance teacher capacity, and confront persistent social issues such as teenage pregnancy and barriers to girls' access to education. They described the signing ceremony as a significant milestone and a turning point for the country's secondary education sector. Reporting for Kerfatu News, I am Sidi Job.